I know what you are thinking. You see Liverpool is unbeaten in 8 games, and you think this is going to be a close one. Wrong. You are missing the real story. The data is telling us, and it is insane. The numbers show a disaster just waiting to happen for Liverpool. In this video, I am breaking down 5 killer stats that no one is talking about. These stats prove Arsenal's dominance at home is about to hand Liverpool a devastating loss. The first one will literally shock you and expose the truth about Liverpool's away games. Let's start with the most obvious stat, and it is crazy. This one sets the stage for everything. After 19 games, Arsenal is in first place with 45 points, and Liverpool, they are 12 points behind with only 33. A gap that big is not an accident. It is not a blip. A 12-point difference is a disaster halfway through the season. Arsenal has 14 wins this season. Liverpool has only managed 10. Think about what that actually means. For 19 weeks, Arsenal just keeps winning. Meanwhile, Liverpool has already dropped points in almost half of their matches, with 6 losses staining their record. People might talk about a big game where form doesn't matter, but that ignores the maths. The reality is that Arsenal is on a completely different level this season. Liverpool are not the same team they used to be. That 12-point gap isn't just a number. It tells a story. It tells you Arsenal has been fundamentally better all over the entire pitch. And when a team that has already lost 6 times travels to the league leaders, history means nothing. The data points to one thing: a home win. It's that simple. This second stat shows you exactly why that 12-point gap exists. And it is terrifying for any traveling Liverpool fan. It's all about home versus away. At the Emirates, Arsenal is a completely different animal. Their home record is monstrous. 9 wins, 1 draw, and 0 losses. 0. They are averaging an unbelievable 2.8 points per game at home. But their defense is what's truly insane. Arsenal has the best defense in the entire league, letting in only 12 goals in 19 matches. That's just 0.63 goals conceded per game. Now let's look at Liverpool when they travel. This is where it all falls apart. This season, they have just 4 wins, 1 draw, and 4 losses on the road. They have lost as many games as they've won away from home. The Emirates is a fortress, but Liverpool's away days are a total train wreck. This isn't a feeling, it's a clear statistical pattern. Liverpool's entire game becomes more vulnerable when they leave their stadium. They score less and they let in more goals. So when a team with a terrible away record visits a side that has dropped only 2 points at home all season, the data is screaming at you. The Emirates is where opponents' hopes go to die, and Liverpool's travel problems make them the perfect next victim. Alright, for start number 3, let's look at the numbers that predict what's going to happen on the pitch. It's all about the insane pressure Arsenal creates at home and why Liverpool's defense will not be able to handle it. Overall, Arsenal has scored 37 goals in 19 games, the second most in the entire league. But the real story is in expected goals, or XG. This number proves they aren't getting lucky. Their system is built to create tons of chances every single game. And that attacking machine goes into beast mode at the Emirates. They press higher, they move the ball faster, and they just overwhelm teams with attack after attack after attack. Players like Leandro Trossard, who has 5 goals, are clinical finishers who feast on the chances they get at home. Liverpool, on the other hand, have let in 26 goals this season. That is more than double the number Arsenal has. Can you believe that? Their defense has been leaky, and now they are walking into the most dangerous attacking stadium in the Premier League. The pressure is going to be immense. When a high-powered home attack meets a defense that's already shipped 26 goals, something has to break. The data shows it will be Liverpool's backline. They won't just be defending, they will be under siege. This next start is the one that nobody is talking about, but it literally predicts the future. It's called expected goals against, or XGA. This number doesn't just count goals, it measures how good the chances you give up are. And for Liverpool, it is a massive red flag. This season, Liverpool has conceded 26 goals, which is already bad. But the data says it should be even worse. Analytics models showed Liverpool's XGA was 38.6, which means they are constantly giving up amazing chances to their opponents. This shows a huge problem in their defense, and we all know luck eventually runs out. Even crazier analysis from earlier this season pointed out that in 5 of Liverpool's last 7 games, their opponent had the ball in the net only for 4 of those goals to be ruled out for offside. That is the definition of playing with fire. You can't keep giving up chances like that and get away with it, especially against a killer attack like Arsenal's. Meanwhile, Arsenal's XGA is around 13.1 for the season, the best in the league by a mile. They don't just stop goals, they stop chances from even happening. They suffocate other teams. So you have the league's best defensive team playing at home against a team that has a history of giving up huge chances and has been riding its luck. This is the game where Liverpool's luck expires big time. This final start is the nail in the coffin. It blows up the whole historical dominance argument. Sure, if you look at history, Liverpool has had the edge, but football is about right now, and the recent data shows the momentum has completely shifted. The most important result, it happened earlier this season on August 31st, 2025. Arsenal went to Anfield, Liverpool's home stadium, and walked away with a 1-0 win. That wasn't just 3 points, it was a psychological bomb. It proved this Arsenal team can beat this Liverpool side. And let's talk about current form. People will tell you Liverpool are on an 8-game unbeaten run. But look closer. That run is full of draws, games where they failed to win. Arsenal, on the other hand, is on a 3-match winning streak. They aren't just avoiding defeat, they are dominating. When you combine that recent win at Anfield with Arsenal's ruthless winning streak, the picture is perfectly clear. The history is irrelevant. The power in this rivalry has flipped. Arsenal has already proven they can beat this team, and their current form is way stronger. This isn't the Liverpool of a few years ago, and this is the best Arsenal we have seen in these years. The past can't save them. Even though Liverpool beat them earlier, Arsenal is winning this time. So when you put it all together, what do you get? 1, a 12-point gap in the table that tells you who the better team is. 2, Arsenal's unbeatable home record against Liverpool's terrible form on the road. 3, Arsenal's insane home attack facing a defense that has conceded more than double their goals. 4, that ticking time bomb of Liverpool's expected goals against, which shows they've been getting ridiculously lucky. And 5, the fact that Arsenal has already won at Anfield, proving the momentum is all theirs. When you ignore the noise and just look at the data, the conclusion is impossible to escape. This isn't a 50-50 game. This is a story of the league leaders, a defensive monster playing in their home fortress against an inconsistent and vulnerable opponent. The stats don't just suggest an Arsenal win, they scream it. Liverpool is walking straight into a data-driven ambush. But hey, that's my take, backed by the numbers. I want to know what you think. What stats did I miss? Are you seeing a different story in the data? Drop your prediction in the comments below. I literally read all of them. And if you appreciate analysis that goes deeper than what everyone else says, do me a favor and smash that like button and subscribe to the channel for more data-driven football content. Thanks for watching. See you on the next one.